Hi everyone, it's Gladys DeSavino, Realtor at Keller, Williams in Clark Summit. I'm here in the studio with Angelo and Brooke, the A-team at Guild Mortgage, and we made this video for anyone that's thinking about getting pre-qualified for a multi-unit property. So here is Angelo and Brooke.
Hey Gladys, thanks for having us in the studio today. Again, I'm Angelo, this is Brooke. We're with Guild Mortgage, the A-team, and we're here to talk a little bit today about the differences between buying a single-family home and a multi-family home. You're pre-approved now, and you've been pre-approved for a single family. You're going to want to check with your lender if you find a multi-family property that you're interested in, because it does change quite a bit of things. So I'm going to throw it to Brooke, and we'll get started here for you.
Yeah, so just going based on, whether it's a residential or commercial property. Residential is 1 to 4 units. Anything over that is commercial. Or if you're purchasing it in the name of an LLC or your business is buying it, that would be commercial as well. Just to talk a little bit about money down, how much money you'll need down for the different units. A primary home conventional is 2 units is going to be 15% down. There is one conventional program, it's called Home Possible, that does allow 5% down for a 2-unit property. That will be based on, if you qualify for that, that'll be based on income limits. So we'll have to check into that if you do qualify. 3 to 4 units is going to be 25% down. A second home must be single family. Investment property, 1 unit is 15% down. 2 to 4 units investment property is 25% down. For your investment properties, there is a max of 2% seller's assist on that. And then also no gifts are allowed. So if you are planning on getting a gift, make sure to talk to us about this and maybe we can figure out something for that. But technically for that, no gifts are allowed. Just to quickly touch on the rates, with investment properties or second homes, they are going to be higher than on a typical primary residence. So, talk to us about what your rate is going to be and we'll get you taken care of with that.
Yeah, and that's the important part of getting pre-approved. You want to talk to your lender about what you're looking at doing here and make sure you understand, how much you're going to need down and where the money's allowed to come from. This is all really important stuff in our world that can make or break whether you qualify. So when you're buying an investment property, depending on the circumstances, sometimes we could give you the credit for the income on the other units if you're going to live in one and rent out the other, depending on the circumstances. Again, sometimes we can only offset the new payment, the PITI, if you ever hear that, principal, interest, taxes, and insurance. Sometimes we can only offset that. Sometimes we can give you all of the rental income. It depends on your history. Do you have any history of managing a rental property? Do you have a primary housing expense right now? So that's why it's so critical to give all these details to a lender up front. And we could go through the different requirements, what you're going to need to have, even as far as reserves go. If you've heard that term before, reserves are what you have left after you've come up with all the money you're going to need for your mortgage. So let's say, and it's based on your PITI, your total payment. So let's say your payment's $1,000 and the program you're in requires 6 months reserves. After you pay your down payment, your closing costs and everything else, you would have to have at least $6,000 left in your account after closing. And usually retirement income can be used, retirement money can be used. So there's a lot that goes into this, a lot that factors into what we can and can't do and what we can or can't give you credit for. So if you're interested in finding out more, please visit us at angeloateam.com. Pre-approval's free. We'd be happy to walk you through the whole thing, get you out an estimate, and make sure we get you on the right path from the start.
Thank you.